Yo, people, we're back. Episode. I actually think I know the number. I think it's episode. It's episode 19.
Jeez.
It's episode
I'm not.
19.
I'm not gonna sit here like I know, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit here disappointed anyways.
Nah,
You know what I'm
hold
saying?
on.
Because I'm not sure if you had it.
Hold
I'm
on.
not sure if it was that.
That's this what I'm saying. This is what I'm gonna check. Hold on.
Were you doing recounts?
I, look, I'm on my This is my second channel, but I'm on my phone. I'm gonna
Okay.
check. Hold on.
VA,
Do the
VAR.
VAR thing. Hold on.
Yeah. It's good. So he. Have a look at us, man. Oh, is it? Is it? Is it?
Why is it taking
Is
so
it?
long to load?
Yeah, okay, the suspense is killing you. That's
Oh wait.
that's true. That's true to VAR life. That's true to VAR, man. Hey, Prem, fix
Oh
y'all
my
weapon
god, I
system, man.
was I was so off. I was offside. Like I was sleeping offside, bro.
Yo, man,
It's
shout out to
episode
Wally Walcott,
23.
man. Yeah, hey, wave it off, wave it off,
Yo, it's episode 23. What am I on? Oh
bro.
my gosh. Anyway,
That's nuts.
episode 23. My man Tripp is not in his usual
Yeah,
comfort of rest. He is away doing work stuff in big cities, the Big
yes,
Apple, them
yes,
places
sir,
there. How you doing, Tripp?
yes, sir. Hey, man, I'm feeling good. One of my people that at my 9 to 5 and everything, I had a one-on-one meeting with them. The first thing they did was play Empire State of Mind. They just played JC's verse off the rip. I was like, all right, so why are you trolling me like this, bro? What's going on? But outside of that, I'm feeling good. I ate a bacon, egg, and cheese this morning. I somehow spawned a pair of Tim's at random. Like, I feel at home, bro. For folks that don't know, I'm originally from New York, so this is like me, like Superman getting closer to the sun. Like, I feel very uplifted right now. There's been a lot of movement, you know what I'm saying, in my life and in the Arsenal transfer window. There's been a lot of stuff flying around. Stuff has been on the up, but also things have been very, very confusing. So I understand where people may be at, but overall, I can't complain too much.
You had
I
to
can't
you
complain
had
too
you
much.
had to drop Arsenal in. You had to drop
I'm
Arsenal in there. All
saying,
right.
I'm just saying.
Well, we can start. We can start with that. You man are moving mad. I can't even hate.
Mm,
I can't even. Oh, pause before we get to Arsenal.
yeah,
FNG will be back next week. He will be back
also
next
true.
week. Shout
Yeah,
out to FNG. Big up my bro. That
yeah.
guy's
Hey,
he's
he had
celebs,
a,
isn't it? He's a celeb. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
he had a perforated what's it called? He had a perforated pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? Hyperextension, just like 1 to 2 hours. But he'll be back
He'll
though.
be back next week.
You know what I'm saying? The physios had to, we can't risk that. We can't risk that low
We
management.
can't.
It's a long season. It's a
Do you
long
know what I'm
season.
saying?
I'm sorry.
We can't rush him back. So yeah, get well soon. Get me. Everyone knows about the knee injury as well. That started playing up.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? He'll be back next week. But yeah, Arsenal, you man are moving mad. You man are moving absolutely mad. What has it been now? 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks, you have signed Kepa, you signed Norgard, you signed Maduiki, and you're on the verge of signing Gyökeres. I'm sure I'm missing someone as well. Zubamendi.
Yes.
That was already done, but it was.
Yeah, but that was done since January 2023. We announced it like 12 times on separate occasions. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was already in the books.
I genuinely think that this has been, for me as an outsider looking in, this has been one of Arsenal's best transfer windows in the last 5 years.
But without a shadow of a doubt,
Like,
yes.
This is
There's
insane.
no question.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the centre back from Valencia, 6 signings potentially.
Yeah. But yeah, more than likely Mosquera. Yeah, bro. Hey, my man was in his parking lot in the training center about to dip off. He's like, listen, man, I did all I could. You know what I'm saying? I leave proud. I leave here proud. I appreciate what y'all doing over there, but I gotta go. I gotta go this way. I gotta dip out of here, folks. Hey, that's a lot of movement, man. It's a lot of movement.
They got the here we go. So it's
yeah. It's pretty much settled. Yeah.
So that's essentially because we still got, it's pretty much done, but we still got the question mark over Gyökeres. That's 5 signings confirmed. 6. The 6th one is pending.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you now, if you man actually pull off Eze, this may very well be in terms of the players that you're bringing in and how you're filling in the holes in the team. Yeah. By the way, I'm not saying like back in the pause.
Yeah. It's why.
That was
why?
it was mind games.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Well, you saying yeah.
I hear it. I got. Yeah. Go again. Filling in the gaps, in terms of the gaps that's being taken care of in the team. Let me use that word.
Yes.
This very well may be up there with one of the greatest Arsenal transfer windows of all time.
I completely agree. I think when you think about our past transfer windows, just in general, they would always come with, kind of 1 or 2 marquee stars, maybe max 3, or somebody who came in underrated. And you're like, oh, snap, we don't know who he is, but whatever. But they proved to be somebody there. Like, you think about 99, 2000 window. I believe that was like the Henry window, and then Ashley Cole came back from on loan and stuff like that. And there was like a couple of pieces in there. You'll think about the Ozil window. You'll think about the Santi Cazorla window, with a few people came in before that. In like 2012, 13, or 2011, 12. I can't remember what season it was, but around that time frame, like where Santi came in, and then Ozil the year after. The Alexis window. There were some big names in a lot of those windows, but it wasn't major sweeping changes in terms of bulking up the squad. It wasn't like a definitive, like everywhere's getting a facelift. Like most times we end up with these big stars, and we get these people who are, again, otherworldly talents, again, the Alexis, the Ozils, but we didn't have the structure behind them or the depth to really have the structure around them to really thrive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't have the full puzzle. We never had the full puzzle. This window, although for some people, they hate the order that it's happening in, and I need people to understand that things can be different and easy and difficult all at the same time, because everything is not the same deal. Like, this is not, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no simulation. You know what I'm saying? There's not a video game. We can't just FM save it and just kind of do the business how we want to do. It's real life. It's real different organization we're dealing with. So, although it's the out of order of operation that people may prefer, the fact that we're still getting business done on strengthening and deepening key areas in terms of depth, getting really good quality signings over the line, like a Zupomendi, who is, again, going to be absolutely, like, I think he's going to be absolutely dope for us, and people don't understand how good he is. I feel like the fact that we've signed him from damn near 2022, you know what I'm saying, like years ago, you know what I'm saying, we went through a time portal, and he's still in a different timeline. We signed him over there, too. Like, the fact that we signed him there and the shine of his official statement of him being a player is, like, kind of worn down. The fact that he's here is going to be a big difference maker. People are going to realize that in time. It's going to be a slow burner, and they'll be hit to it in time. The fact that we're filling these major gaps, and we still have the intention to go after some of these things to really bolster the squad, especially in the attacking department. I know that's going to be the harder deals, again, because strikers and wingers are going to come at a premium. It's they're not too ubiquitous everywhere, you know what I'm saying? They're a bit rarer to find, that quality that we're looking for. So those options are going to be a little bit harder to get. The deals might take a little bit longer, but still, the intentionality, again, we're filling, again, quality depth. Listen, I know where we've been at. I seen a cup tie keeper that we signed, no problem, 1, 2, 3. I watched Norberto Neto sit there for 10 months straight on a contract, just doing nothing. And the one game he played, he almost had a Crash Bandicoot adventure in the Champions League. That's the pain that I've seen. So the fact that we've signed somebody for £5 million who's actually had a decent upswinging season with Bournemouth, and we can say, oh, listen, he's a good number 2 option. We know that for sure. Good quality stuff. We've signed a DM that is quality, has Premier League experience. It was a former captain from Brentford and Christian Norgard. That's experience. You know what I'm saying? The Zupomendi from outside, that's quality and experience in the starting side. Madueke is going to be something that divides opinion all the time. But listen, I've been watching Martinelli glitch out for about, how many months now? How many months now do I see him moving like a GTA pedestrian? You know what I'm saying? Get out of my way on the street. Can't you see I'm on the phone? Like, bro, I can't tell you how much we needed some level of X factor or dynamism and stuff. So the fact that you look into it and see that there's potential for Madueke to actually kick on and, be a little bit more brave and be more of a maverick, I'm not mad at that. But, and again,
can I
Yes.
But
Go jump it.
do you not feel like, let's be real, Chelsea got some fraud document on Arsenal because what is it? The last 7 years?
They definitely do. Let's keep this a stacked bundle. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to N7K on Twitter as well because he been talking about this. There's got to be some clear late cahoots going on with KSC. There's got to be some type of like backhanded deals on this other side. There's got to be some American connection that's going on because there's no way that we was just like off the rip. Like, man, just here go 50 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, me. You know what I'm saying? We want Chelsea side. Here go 2 more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We just took Kepa and think for 55 million. That's still like, ugh. I would have been like 40 was my limit for my away. I was like 40, and that's cool. I can live with 40. I can do 40. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. 50, 48 plus 4 out the gate, and it was like, yeah.
And they just said straight
that's a little bit steep.
Nah, that's something we don't know, man. That's something we don't know.
Greedy. I was like, yo, it's just like let's roll that prices back. Be a little bit more like stern in negotiation. Damn. But again, it's tough. It's tough. I also seen like a report out there that what's it called? What's my man's name? Omari Hutchinson was there was a rejection on his bid. I think somebody bid like 35 million for him, and that got rejected. So I'm like, the upcharging is going crazy. This prem tax is no joke.
It's not a joke, bro.
It's ridiculous. But still, for the level of dynamism that Madueke can bring, I'm willing to accept that as long as we finish the job on the other targets that we're looking at. At minimum, the Gyökeres deal has to go through, which I'm pretty sure it's good. There's just that last little bit of tension that's over it. But Eze is the one I'm looking at as that has to be done. That one for me is it just turns this into a whole nother situation that makes us completely dangerous again.
I think I saw a report saying that Arsenal are going to talk to Crystal Palace about it, but they're kind of, it's the release clause, isn't it? They're trying to find a way in which they can trigger the release clause without, or like having to pay different, like structure the deal differently so they don't pay all the money for the release clause. I think that's what they're working on. But if you do get Eze, mate, that's what. So what? Gyökeres up front, Saka on the right.
Yep.
Eze potentially on the left.
Yep.
And then Odegaard, Zubimendi, Rice in midfield. And then Rice gets to play more of an advanced role. So he can now, and I can't even lie. One of the things I really appreciated about Rice when he was at West Ham is how he could drive the ball through midfield on his good day. It's not it's not every day my man's doing that, but on his good day, man can carry. He was a good ball carrier. Pause.
Yeah.
And then mind games. Then your back line at the moment is Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White, still fullback.
Yeah. Ben White or Timber probably.
And then your left back is still.
Left back is Miles. It was either Miles Lewis-Skelly or Calafiori. Just one of the. Yeah.
So you got depth. So what? Timber, Ben White, Lewis Skelly and Calafiori. Then you got Saliba and Gabriel, and then you got that new centre back that you just brought in. So that's a third option. I think you probably could do. Oh, you got Kyrgios, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So you've got So you've got 2 teams there basically. You got 2 back lines basically. You've got 2 goalkeepers now in midfield. Zubimendi, Odegaard, Rice, and then who are your backup midfielders?
You said Odegaard, Zubimendi, Rice, and then would have let's say Norgard, Marino, Ethan Waneri is going to be more of a central player. Again, that looks like it's the case where he's going to be moved towards the 8 to 10 role, so he'll take up minutes for Odegaard as well. Who else am I missing from that? There might be somebody else I may be missing from that, but those are the general 3 that I'm thinking like will still be in the rotation behind the.
Porto. Vieri?
Fabio Vieira? Yeah, Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira, I don't know if they're going to sell him or keep him. Listen, I have a narrative because I like him because
I want him to win in it.
I like Fabio Vieira.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? He is built like a squeegee in terms of Premier League physicality. You know what I'm saying? Like he is a sponge soft. It's tough, but his technical quality and his final third ability is undeniable, in my opinion. He can turn a game. he's like a baby Pokemon evolution of Bruno Fernandes in my head. Like so he just has some like ball striking and final third quality that he can make a moment happen, but it's just not as consistent or as durable in Premier League environments like a Bruno Fernandes. Like we'll probably say 2 Pokemon evolutions deep. If Bruno Fernandes is here, like there's the, you know what I'm saying, there's the Feraligatr and then the Totodile. Like, and then he's all the way, you know what I'm saying? Like there's one in between them. Let's just say that. There's one in between them.
Do you know what I think with him, yeah? I think he might be a late bloomer, like in terms of
it could be. Very much
like
could
he
be.
could be one of those players that just get better as they get older. May slow down a bit, but just because he's so good technically, it will trickle into his like the mental side of his game. Physically, he may not make it there, can't lie. But I think if you're already good technically at this age, mentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things will just start to clock in as you get older, and then he could just be cooking in like a top 6 team or like a team from like 7th to 10th. You know what I mean? Like one of them sort of teams.
100. Like he could pull the Andreas Pereira. Like I think he has the capacity to be like an Andreas Pereira like type signing, where it's like, yo, he'll come into a side and then he may not have the physical attributes to do it, but his technical quality will carry him a long way. And just the ability, just ball striking alone will put you in so many great situations. He has what I like to call the kick ball hard trait. Kick ball hard, and you are good. Why? No, come on. That's like a half mind game. That's a half mind game. It's halftime. That's not crazy. That's like a half.
All right, cool.
Yeah, halftime. You know what I'm saying? Go to the changing room. But the ball striking quality that he actually has is enough, and what most people, especially in this team, don't possess. So I think that's why I kind of like I appreciate his game, because he has that, and the rest of this team doesn't really have that level of consistency in that area as much as I would like. So it's that level of just the difference where I wish he would stay. I hope he stays and has like impact minutes, but we'll see. But the midfield rotation looks good. The defensive rotation and the depth in that area looks good. I know we let go of Tomiyasu and stuff to make some more room for people. We could make more additions, in that sense, with Mosquera's in. Maybe we can make one more, maybe not, but still I think the depth is solid for that, with everybody's there. It's just wrapping up the attack and making sure it's top notch. The firepower, it's gotta beat it.
Yeah, because then realistically you'd have a backup for Saka, because Madueke is more. Madueke is more of a right winger than he's a left winger. So he'd play back up to Saka, and then you'd have Eze and Martinelli, and then you'd have Gabriel and Gyökeres up top.
Yep.
With
Gabriel,
with Havertz as
and
well.
And Havertz, and then this is the thing about again the system as well. Like I know it's gonna be situations where we can mix it up. So you might see a Gyökeres and Havertz playing as like a 2 up front. You could see Rice, maybe in the 6-1 game, or Zubamendi in the 6 or an 8-1 game. You see Havertz, maybe playing center forward or a 6. Like it might depend on the game state, but the fact that we have the firepower and the depth to at least go far and be somewhat competent in different competitions, that gives me hope. But the chief priority was the depth, and more importantly, the firepower, because that's the only thing that's been missing from our game at this point. We don't have the level of the Salah moments. We don't have the level of, what I'm saying, like, well, not again, like just the Haaland ball striking and just quality in those big moments to be like, yo, we're not playing well. We need somebody to kick the ball hard and just score. Just somebody needs to do something. And when Saka's out for half the season and there's not really any much, again, just cohesion in that sense outside of him, you need something else. And I think if we get Eze in on top of the other signs that we have the structure, and then we have the stuff on top with the magic moments, the magic makers, and that makes us dangerous, especially in a place where everybody's strengthening and everybody's trying to get up. But if we play our cards right, we handle our business, we're going to be a side to talk about again. We're going to be a side everybody's going to be very interested in staying away from in certain regards, in my opinion.
You're already a side to worry about, to be fair. I mean, you finished second how many years in a row? Like, you're already a side to. I think the reason why Arsenal get so much stick online is because, well, from my experience, let me speak from my experience, because that's what I'm saying. My issue with the Arsenal fan base, which is why I get onto you guys a lot, is because every season there's always an excuse. There's always something to blame. I'm not saying this is all Arsenal fans. So before anyone tries to, little fingers, I'm not saying this is all Arsenal fans. I'm saying there are some in the fan base that make excuses and reasons for it's like every single loss has a reason as to why it lost. It will never just be credit to the other team. They played very well.
Yeah.
Like, they had a great game. Do you know what I mean? It's the referee, someone's injury, his shoelace was undone, so he couldn't kick the ball properly. I'm like, bro,
it's been raining. Oh, that's crazy.
Do you know?
I know, and it hurts. It hurts me as a fan. Like, and listen, I will say this: context does matter.
Yeah,
it does. There are some circumstances where one decision or one thing may have screwed us one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Rep not drawing lines for the Brentford game a season or two ago, like other little things that have happened. Of course, and I won't let that go. But also there are times where we just played flat out crap and we were just absolute like ass. We was two cheeks of the same ass in certain games. How many Fulham games, how many West Ham games has that happened in the past couple seasons where there was nothing else besides we just could not get the job done. And you got to be honest about that. You really do have to be honest about that. Where like you just came up short, and that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have the full context of that, I won't blame people for their opinions, but you have to consider people got to consider the full context of it. Like, yes, some things did happen, but yes, also we were not good in that point where those things also happened, or whatever applies there. But at the end of the day, I know to get through a Premier League season, you need stardust. You need some magic to get you out of those moments and bail you out. Because if you look at Liverpool's litmus test for last season, how many solid moments by themselves when they weren't playing great, when they were up against it, and then just something came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From Salah. Yeah. And then again, and it's not even the fact that Gakpo and these other co-stars were doing like amazing things. Like, they were there for the simple moments. They were there just to be there, convert, and do their jobs. Like, they weren't doing anything out of the extraordinary, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need a player and a person of that gravity, like a Trent or a Salah, to create a moment, create an opening, and everybody else just be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let me say this. Let me get close to the camera a second. I'm saying, let's just get closer. If we win the ball high up the pitch and we do not score off of open 1v1s, I'm going to literally take a flight to the Emirates and slash every set of boots, allegedly, around the stadium. I'm gonna walk around the stadium 40 times, like old GTA. Buddy's dad.
On GTA.
Yeah, on GTA. And then I'm literally going to get a slash pair of boots to hopefully exercise the demon that lies in our finishing, bro. I'm so tired of seeing awful finishing. I'm so done with it, bro. I'm so done with it. It's like whenever we win the ball high, or we get in a situation where it's a clear 1v1, it's like the fatigue levels. It's like on FIFA and stuff and on EA Sports. It's like all like this. It's all like this. Composure's on 61. What's happening with that? What's happening, bro? We got to, and that's why I'm hell bent on just getting the attack. If we get the attackers in who just want to score and just know how to create moments, everybody else might somehow get the reverse osmosis in their head to be like, oh, we can score too. Oh, yes, right. We are professional footballers. Let's do that too. And it'll bleed throughout the rest of the squad. But we'll see.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I hear it. Arsenal having a very good window. Yeah, I can't even. I'm Mr. CEO hate watch of Arsenal, as you know, but I even got a word to say, man. I just give Arsenal, I give Arsenal their props right now. Not cooking. What?
You bring up a great point. So you say the CEO of Arsenal hate, correct? Yeah.
Let me because I'm gonna cut him off before he even says anything.
Oh, you sick man. You sick man.
Wherever Taylor Hynes goes, I go. If she goes to Barcelona, I'm going Barcelona. If she goes to Madrid, I'm going Madrid. If she goes Leicester City, I'm going Leicester City. What?
All this transfer talk is over with. This is now the trial of one Jem Wolfie for misconduct against the Arsenal for some random support of Taylor Hynes.
It's not random.
We get it. I get it. I understand. But this does not absolve you from your crimes against the Arsenal community over the years.
What crimes?
Slander, libel.
Listen,
fighting words.
Because Taylor Hynes was at Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? Didn't really hear me talk too tough on Liverpool when she was there. Now she's not there.
Crazy.
Now she's at
Crazy.
Arsenal. Me too. I support Arsenal women's now. There we go.
This is nuts because listen, I'm speaking to the people right now. After all the words that this man has said about Arsenal over the years,
I don't know what
as soon as this signing went in, I heard word on the streets that this man was up on Holloway Road saying chants and everything. Man, he said ooh to me, yeah, all up and down Holloway Road. I promise you, I got photo evidence. I'll drop in the chat later. Allegedly. But listen, this man. I don't know if I can I don't know if I can let you get away with all this. I don't know if I can let you get away with.
The thing is, you don't need to let me. I'm getting away because wherever Taylor Hynes goes, I go. I don't know what else to explain. Wherever she goes, I go. That's
crazy.
That is
crazy.
that.
That's sick work, man. Taylor Hynes, man. We need you. We need your support. We need you. You're the ruling on this. We gotta get Taylor Hynes to get the final verdict on this, man.
We have to.
I'll present the evidence.
Nah, you're good. You're all right. You're all right. We don't need that. Don't need that. But no, to be fair, I'd like to do more conversation on women's football. The Euros is going on right now. So shout out to all the women participating in the Euros tournament. The attendance has been cooking, so you know what I'm saying, that's a win for everybody involved. Also, Arsenal are also cooking on the women's side as well. So you got Chloe Kelly,
correct.
You got Taylor Hynes in, and I believe you're getting in someone from Liverpool as well, another Liverpool defender.
Yes, and I think that's the women's league's first £1 million plus signing as well.
Mad.
Another winger. Oh my gosh, the name is escaping me right now.
Oh, she's a winger. I thought she was a defender.
I think she was a winger. I'm about to say.
We'll find out.
But yeah, please give me context and fact check me right now because I feel so stupid for I lost the thought of it because I was really talking about it in a chat the other day. But yes, no, she's 100% the first £1 million signing, £1 million plus signing that's being made in I think WSL. So hey man, this is history being made. What you seeing? Arsenal women just know how to be on business, bro, and that's one thing. Ladies first. They taking the lead. Champions League wins, you know what I'm saying? Defiant performances, slingers at the wheel. I can do nothing but salute my women's team for handling business and moving like a big club. You know what I'm saying? I can only shout y'all out. And we can hope one day that you guys keep doing your business so much that Wolfie takes back all the slander that he said. We have documented evidence of all that, and we will present it later on.
Yeah, she's a forward. She's a
forward. She's a winger. She's a winger, yeah.
My bad. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
She had 7 goals last season. She's 20 years old as well, so she's still very, very young. Still a lot of room to develop and become a great player. And she's got the guidance of someone like Chloe Kelly as well, so that's going to be good for her. But yeah, no.
Cooking, man.
Women's football is really starting to become really interesting. I'm definitely going to be tuning in next season. I did say to myself last season, I was like, I really want to watch more women's football. But it's just the timing and just trying to find the games and things of that nature. So I do want to tap in more with women's football. Like I really, really want to have a bigger understanding of women's football. And I will say this, and we can kind of move into this now. I will say this. A lot of people threw dirt on FC and EA for including women's into the football game, and I just found that really strange and really weird.
Which I thought that was stupid as well for people slandering that.
It was stupid because if it's done anything, it's brought me more interest and more eyes onto women's football. Like I know about more players now 100%. Than I did before, and it's gonna keep happening now with the younger generation. There's the younger generation and the generation that are younger than them. When they're playing these games now over the next 10, 20 years, they're going to have a more deeper understanding of women's football and using these players as well in Ultimate Team, but now also in career mode. So
100.
I think it was a brilliant move. I never really had, I didn't have an issue with it to begin with at all. I just didn't know how it was going to work with the whole Ultimate Team, but it worked. Like, you know, just in terms of the transfers and the market and like, can you have the same players on the same team or do you have to have a women's team and then a men's team? I didn't know how that was going to work, but then it all planned out and
100.
Yeah, man, it's been great. Like I know a lot of the Lyon players. I know the PSG players. I know about the Bundesliga players now. The American League. But speaking of FC, we have a trailer today that came out. FC26 trailer has dropped. I don't know if anyone's seen it. If you have, let us know in the comments and just let us know your thoughts on how you think FC26 is going to perform. I will start off. I already know what this man's going to cook on. But I will start off. The trailer, for me, has been the best trailer that I've seen in many years, simply because they listened. None of this stupid cinematic business, right? We always get that first CGI trailer where, like, you know, we're seeing all the players in like this really high, well put together animated video, and it's great, cool, but it doesn't give us anything. All it shows is that you guys are sick at putting a CGI and animated cutscenes together. This trailer actually got straight to business. It said, "Listen, you asked for this, we're doing this. You asked for this, we're doing this. You asked for this, we're doing this. Keeper animations are cheese. We updated that. The ball keeps going back to attackers after you've won the ball back in defense. We fixed that. Passing's a bit sluggish. We fixed that." So they basically come out and just said, we hear it. The gameplay last year was dumpster juice. We fixed it. I think that's dope. Now, my honest opinion, I have to play the game first.
That's true.
I'm happy we got this, but I have to play the game first. I have to. It's all well and good showing us that, yeah, but I need to actually get my hands on the game so I can actually pause but feel if the game feels the same as it does as FC25 or if it's completely different. Because realistically, if I have to be honest with you, and to the people at EA, you know, I'm not doing this in terms of like, I'm not being rude or anything. Yeah, I'm just being honest. This really is the game's last chance. You know, it really is the game's last chance. FC25 was one of the worst football games.
It was a big downturn, man. It was a big downturn. It was more I was almost shocked to see some of the like the exodus of people and like the backlash of like, yo, people actually like, they really like, again, FIFA's one of those, it's one of those games that's like people are going to play it despite themselves, you know. I play pro clubs despite myself, so that's part of it. But for the ultimate team piece, where, you know, people usually don't have they don't have any gripes, they'll like complain a little bit, but then a new like promo will come out and then people will just like leave it and go away. But numbers actually reflected FC25 being not the greatest, and it's a real pivotal moment for the series to either regain some momentum or, you know, head in a direction where we're not sure, you know, where it might be.
Yeah, facts. There's rumors about this whole you know, 2K My Park kind of vibe city thing. We didn't get any glimpses of that, so nobody knows if that's actually happening this year or next year, or if it's happening at all. But yeah, you're right. Like, this really is like make or break, and it's not to say that the game's gonna die off or fade, but you will see a huge player base kind of not give up on the game, but just take a real step back from the game and just you know, play casually, not as often as they do. You know, I've seen a lot of FC content creators step back and do card openings. They've tried rematch. They've tried Fortnite. A lot of them have got back into Fortnite and stuff like that. A lot of people that are massive creators in the FC scene have turned away from it, not to campaign against EA, but the game is just not fun. It's like, even campaigning doesn't make sense. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. I don't want to sit here for a 3-hour stream and play a game that's not fun.
And that's what it is. That's really what it is, man.
That's what it is. But what do you think, man? Let us know your thoughts, Tripp, on go easy, please.
Yeah. I'm not doing that crazy. I'm not doing that crazy. I will say this. One, I do like a lot of the essence of saying, you know, clear feedback loop of like, hey, you know, you guys wanted these changes and we are giving you those changes. I do like that transparency. I always enjoy people, you know, atoning for mishaps and missteps from a developer perspective and making sure people are well fed in those areas for the gameplay. They listened, but you know, maybe this might need to clean their ears a little bit more, because if you listen close enough, if you peep close enough, there's been a consistent sentiment for a long time now that just hasn't been fulfilled.
6+ years.
And 6 plus. And for many people, I feel like you already know where I'm going with this in your spirits. You know what I'm saying? Deep down in your solar plexus, you understand where I'm at with this. And the fact that I've not even heard an inkling, a bit, a hint of any online career mode is frankly sickening to me. It's sickening. It is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How can you sit there and have connected franchises every year in Madden? Madden right there. Madden's
right round the corner,
this is EA. This is EA Sports FC. Hey, Madden. Hey, yo, bro. Can I borrow some sugar? Like, yo, right there. And you can't do not one little mode, not one point of connection to do the same. Just put connect the franchise.
Crazy.
Put it in FIFA. Put it in EA Sports. Just put it there. Just try. Just try. And I unfortunately think because it's so good of a feature and it's so easy of a translatable idea that once it lands, it unfortunately might take market share away from Ultimate Team. And I think that's where the line is drawn between what's best for revenue margins and stuff. And that has nothing to do with the development team. That has more to do with a lot of decision makers at EA. That's that is what it is. But if you add pro clubs, which already has a huge contingent of players, and a lot of people go on specifically for pro clubs, and that doesn't really have anything to do with the money spending and stuff that goes into EA, like and EA Sports FC. And then you add another big mode that will definitely capture new eyes, and that isn't related to any pay scale or whatever. Then you're like, damn, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot money wise. And now for me, I don't give a damn. But for the people making decisions, that's the only thing that they care about. So we're kind of at a catch-22 in that situation. I understand logistically and for business sense, it might not be the greatest idea, but I don't care. I really don't. The developers, I know y'all got it in you. And I know a lot of y'all internally, I know y'all want that mode too. I believe in y'all. The developers, 99.999% of the times when I'm talking about gaming conversations, I'm not talking about developers because these are people that put their blood, sweat, and tears into making this game what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the devs.
There's virtually no situation where I'm talking crap on any devs for making things, happen because it's more than likely not their decision, and they're hoping for better. They're pushing for better.
I want to back that. It's not the devs. It's not the community managers. It's
no,
not anybody.
Absolutely not.
It's not anybody in marketing. It's not anybody in the digital team. It's not. We're not talking to those people. We're talking to the shareholders. We're talking to the CEOs. We're talking to the people that make the final calls. You have the potential to do it. You do. And it really, really irritates me that eFootball is where it is right now because there's no competition. PES was the only thing that we had competing with FIFA. And at one point, I'll tell you how it went. It was, I'd say, PES, like back in the day, like PES.
Yeah, it was solid. PES was
up
good.
until PES 9, basically. PES was like this. FIFA was here. Then FIFA 09 came around, and FIFA just went, and then it was like from then up until I'd say PES 20. The last PES basically before they went to eFootball was really, really good. Those last two PES were actually really good. A lot of people complain about the gameplay, but I thought they were really, really good. I'm not saying that PES was like taken over FIFA or it was here. But I'd say the way they were moving in the direction of the game, it was slowly starting to do this. Like it was starting to.
No, I agree.
It would never catch up to FIFA, but it was starting to move to a point where you could be like, "Oh, I'd rather play PES." Then they brought out eFootball. Oh my days!
Yeah, just absolutely tanked whatever chance that they had. I don't know what that first update was. That first bat was.
From when I seen the color scheme was yellow and blue, I said, "Forget it." I said, I said visually, I'm not, I don't even care. I don't even care now. Yellow and blue. No disrespect to hashtag United. No disrespect.
That's where I went to.
No disrespect.
Hey, listen, up the tags. I got it. Yeah, up the tags.
Y'all got it.
Hey.
No disrespect. Hashtag United's kits are beautiful. Hashtag United is a great team. Everything they're doing is great. But I'm just talking about in terms of a video game. Like, people don't deep it, Me and Tripp And shout out to our boy Kai as well. We are really into gaming, yeah. It's you man don't deep it. You man care about the gameplay and stuff like that. But the UI, the visual presentation
It's gotta
of a
be
game,
there.
it's so important. It's the first thing you see when you load the game up. It's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man said yellow and blue. I said forget it, man. I go on the menu,
Listen,
the menu's dry. I said forget it. eFootball's done.
These boys said Invincible head ass like in the title screen. What's wrong with y'all, bruh?
And then
What's
they
going
said,
on?
and then they tried to make it a live service thing and removed
No bueno.
Master League and become a legend.
No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. No. Just no. And it's like I just need somebody to give me like, and I'm like, listen, I'm willing to put the time into FM and say screw it and just say forget y'all. But it's just the gameplay aspect. Like somebody, you guys are literally way closer to bridging the gap than you know. Like if you want to be completely ruthless and do it, yes you can. But it's like, dog, just take the risk. I promise you, you'll have a lot more loyalists than you think. You will. Just somebody try it.
Before we move on, what I will say, right? Online career mode is a must at some point.
Mm-hmm.
At least give us that within the next 2 years,
please.
If we get to FC 20, what are we now? If we get to FC 28 and there's no online career mode,
yeah, we got questions. We got questions.
Serious.
We got questions. I'm doing what's it called? I'm doing demonstrations. I'm walking up, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of some square and I'm chaining myself to a goalpost, you know what I mean, in some stadium. I don't know which one yet. We'll figure it out. And then we'll talk changes. I will not move until Andrew Wilson comes have his face to face and we talk this out. Because where is it?
Where is
it?
It's so easy. It's a football game. It's so easy to do.
Oh, legit. Oh, they're gonna get it. You know what? Like, I only got a couple minutes left, anyways, man. Let's get to Liverpool before I lose my mind. Before I lose my mind, these people, man.
Fez.
EA.
We're watching. We're ready. We're watching.
Yeah.
Lastly, before we go, Liverpool moving mad. Shocked the whole world. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
They're prepared to pay 120 million for Newcastle's Alexander Isak if Newcastle are prepared to change their stance and say they want to sell him. Right now, he's not for sale. Mm-hmm. But I think when you have previously put an 100 million price tag on his name and no one was willing to pay it, and then you now get an actual approach, it's different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different saying it and knowing that no one's gonna put in that offer, and then having an approach where a team is like, listen, we'll pay more than what you're asking for. Just change your stance. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the mafia. Like the mafia just sitting them down. You know, they sit down, they slide in the chair, they sit down, they're opposite the boss. The other guy sits there so they can't escape, and they're just like, we're prepared to make you an offer.
It's gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Make an offer you can't refuse. But you gotta change your stance. and they got the paperwork on the table. My man here next to him's got the just like this.
Yeah, one hand on the shoulder, mad tight. Just excuse me.
And Newcastle just there like, well,
yeah.
I think hear what I'm saying. Yeah, this is my take on it. I think if this was 2 years ago, Isak would have turned around, went to his agent and said, can you tell Newcastle that I want to go? The fact that they are building a nice team, they're under nice management and they're in Champions League football, I don't think you'll get that from Isak. Now, the prestige and the history of Liverpool and the aura of Liverpool can still attract a player that is in Champions League football. But it depends on where Isak's mind is. If he wants to continue building with Newcastle and create a legacy there, not to say he can't do that with Liverpool, but create a legacy there, make history.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to go anywhere. And they can just turn around, be like, listen, we'll give you a new contract. Here's 300k a week. Cool. Sign them.
Bro, man. Or listen, they ready to risk it all.
They're ready to risk it all. Or he can create a legacy at Liverpool, not to say he can't, create a legacy at Liverpool and honestly probably dominate the league for the next 5 years. Because right now, if we're talking about like the Premier League, I think for me, let me know if y'all agree. this season, this transfer window has given this Premier League the hardest reset. Man City basically has a whole new team. Chelsea's team is actually cooking. No one can deny it. Chelsea's team's actually cooking. Arsenal, cooking. Liverpool, oh my days, the signings they've made, cooking. And then we find out that Spurs has got this just mad investment over the next 10 years. Are you crazy? This league is about to go crazy.
Yep, and I wouldn't discredit all the lower sides making some strides too. Just they're gonna make life difficult for everybody else too. So like it's a tough cookie, bro. It's a tough cookie to crack and just get around. Like I agree with you though. Like Newcastle are in a position where they don't have to do anything that they don't want to. Like they're like, bro, we'll just give this man more money. We love this guy. What do you mean we would just want to give him to you? 120? Put to it. You know what I'm saying? They'll spit that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, okay, we know. I'm surprised you actually put 120 down. Great, but we know we need more than that. We need 150 M's at least. You better cough it up. Cough it up, gang. So I think they're in that position to not really sell. And I think that's why Ekatike came into the picture recently, and Liverpool's like, let me just make sure we're putting tabs on that stuff as well. If Isak does go, that's a crazy statement to the league. You know what I'm saying? I think the ship has sailed personally for, speaking on Arsenal's behalf. I think the ship has sailed on that.
Yeah, long time.
We're already locking up other stuff, which I'm not mad at. You know what I'm saying? In another life, I wish it could have happened, but it didn't. But I'm not going to have sour grapes over it. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a big statement for Liverpool if they do get it done. But I just think the mountain to climb in terms of Newcastle and Isak being happy in there with Champions League football and with the money he's getting, like monumental money. He's the absolute talisman. There's nothing else and nobody else above him at that club in terms of players. It's a hard situation to crack. And I'm not sure Liverpool can crack it in this state.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a very, very interesting scenario. And when you look at the market right now, there's still a few other options. You've got Sesko, who I generally do feel sorry for because I don't feel like he's really respected by the football world. I would have expected more teams to be after him, but no one cares, and it's sad. And it's not that also no one cares. There's other teams that have got that position filled, so he's not going to get that move.
Yeah,
it was realistic.
Hey, listen.
Go on.
He was slacking. He was head up on the couch just chilling, and everybody else had more ambition to leave a club instead of him and those contacts. And you know what I'm saying? It just is what it was, bro. Just too slow on the dial.
And then you've got Vlahovic as well, who is reported. There's two stories I've heard. The first story I've heard is that they're about to mutually terminate a contract and he's going to be a free agent. I don't believe that. And then the second option that I've seen is that he's going to be sold. I still got Vlahovic stocks. I still believe in bro. It's just a weird time for those two strikers right now. If Isak does go to Liverpool, if Isak does go to Liverpool, you think Newcastle go in for? Is it Ekatike? Is that as you say his name?
Yeah, and they'll definitely go for Ekatike. They'll definitely go. They'll 100 without any questions. They will. They need a strike. They need a big striker, and I think they're already kind of looking him. Like I think there was reports they're already looking into him regardless if Isak stayed or goes. Just to get that extra firepower, and they 100% will. And we'll see where the cards lie with that. But in terms of Vlahovic, hey, bro, I'm only gonna say one thing about that.
Here we go.
Chicago Fire. We'll see you soon. that ship is sailed, brother. That ship is sailed, gang. We're gonna see Al Hilal. You know what I'm saying? They need some backup. You know what I mean?
Too much on Vlahovic, man. That's my guy. I still got stopped for Vlahovic.
He there's a chance he could, but there's a bigger chance he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Fair play, but I think the ship is unfortunately getting close to being off the dock. I don't know if he can make that jump.
No, Fairs.
We'll see.
I think there's a lot of moving pieces happening in Syria, so yeah, we shall see. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Gonna wrap this episode up. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone showing us love and support. I promise you, when this episode goes up, by the end of that week, this week, I will have all 23 episodes on Spotify at least. So look out for that. We still need to do a rematch video, so Hopefully that can come
that's on the way.
soon.
Pending.
Also, Mr. Tripski is in London for August, so we could do a couple of weeks where we actually do Wafflenomics IRL. That would be dope.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see what the chips may lie, man. We'll see what the chips may lie.
We'll see. We can work out. Obviously, F&G's in London. You know what I'm saying? So motion in the ocean. But yeah, F&G. Shout out to him. Couldn't make it today. He'll be back Monday. His links are in the description. Tripski. His links are also in the description. Once again, I'm going to give him his praise. Please follow this man on social media. Please follow him on X because he is cooking right now. He's doing these Arsenal skits and they are blowing up on X. So if you're an Arsenal fan, please go and, you know, even if you're a football fan, but if you're an Arsenal fan, I'm telling you, Tripp is going to be, I said it last time, I say it again, Tripp is going to be a future phase of this Arsenal fan base when it comes to content creation. So please go and subscribe.
Hey, love, bro.
Yeah, my links are obviously in the description. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, really. Next week, we're back talking more waffle, talking more nonsense. Anything you want to say, my boy?
Arsenal, don't piss me off. And then we'll see you in summer. We'll see you in August, guys. Yeah. Go on. Yes.